President's rule in Uttarakhand is to continue till 27th of April. Supreme Court directs Uttarakhand High Court to provide copy of judgment to all parties by April 26. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu today said that Centre was confident that there is constitutional breakdown in Uttarakhand because the appropriation bill was not passed in the Assembly. He said matter is taken up to top court and wait for final verdict. In Tawang district of Arunachal Pradesh, 16 bodies have been recovered from the landslide site near village Famla. PM Narendra Modi has expressed grief on loss of lives and extended condolences to the bereaved families. 1 crore 13 lakh LPG consumers have given up their cooking gas subsidies in 1 year since Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a call to the well-heeled to give up the same under the Giving It Up campaign. The aim is also to bring down the country's dependence on energy imports by 10% by 2022. India will sign Paris Agreement on climate change in New York today. The agreement was adopted by 196 countries last year to keep global temperatures well below 2 degrees centigrade and to pursue efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees centigrade above pre-industrial levels. Central government has approved drought and flood assistance to Karnataka, Puducherry and Arunachal Pradesh. The high-level committee chaired by Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has approved the assistance in respect of Karnataka to the tune of Rs 723.23 crore, Rs 35.14 crore for Puducherry and Rs 84.33 crore for Arunachal Pradesh. Several states continue to reel under intense heat wave conditions. Toll crosses 100 mark in worst hit states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. In Varanasi, temperature touches above 40 degrees. Met Department says heat wave will continue in central and eastern India for next 3 days. World Earth Day is being observed today. More than 1 billion people across the world mark the event by showing support for environmental protection. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his message has called for working together for sustainable development and pollution-free planet. In Chhattisgarh, 2 Naxalites have been killed in an encounter with security forces in Jagdalpur. Improvised explosive device, wireless set and arms have been recovered from them. Election Commission has issued notification for assembly elections in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry. Elections in these 3 states will be held in single phase on May 16th. Also issued notification for by-polls to Tura Lok Sabha constituency in Meghalaya. RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan, tennis star Sania Mirza, film star Priyanka Chopra, Google CEO Sundar Pichai and founders of Flipkart, Binny Bansal and Sachin Bansal have been named by Time magazine in its list of 100 most influential people in the world. Simhast Kumbh Mahaparv Mela begins today in the ancient temple town of Ujjain. Lakhs of devotees are taking Shahi Snan to mark beginning of the month-long spiritual congregation. Hanuman Jayanti is also being celebrated today across the nation by worshippers of Lord Hanuman on the 15th day of the Shukla Paksh. Ace Indian shuttler HS Pranoy is out of the quarter-final match in the China Masters Grand Prix Gold Badminton Tournament. PV Sindhu will play this match later in the day. Jwala Gutta and Ashwini Ponnappa also make into the last 8 in women's doubles. Indian star Pankaj Advani stormed into the semi-finals of the Asian Snooker Championship in Doha. Controlling the table, he defeated Syria's Karam Fatima 5-0 in the quarter-final. Pankaj will now play Thailand's Krit Sanoth in the last 4 clash on Friday. Pop singer superstar Prince Rogers Nelson, popularly known as Prince, has died aged 57. Prince fans mourn the fallen star with song and dance outside Harlem's Apollo Theatre. With the loudspeaker playing Prince songs, fans danced and sang Prince's legendary hits like Purple Rain and When the Doves Cry.